Hi everyone, this is Debbie from Project 39 Mini Albums, and this is part of my paper stash smash. This is sort of a May project that is running over into June. One of the things I wanted to do in June was use up a lot of my single sheet paper. I had an iris container. If you're curious to see what I have, just go look at the Paper Stash Smash June 1st video. So what I had is I had three or four full sheets of cut aparts from this. I don't even know what paper collection it was. Do I have the border strip? Aha. It was Simple Stories from 2015, Say Cheese 2. There may have been some Say Cheese 3 along with it. Most of them were 4x6 cut aparts. There was a couple of 3x4 cut aparts in them. As well, I had been using the Say Cheese Classic Mouse in May, and I used most of the paper, but I still had some stickers. Well, all I have left are some of these little stickers. A lot of them refer to Steamboat Willie sailing, tugging along. I mean, there's some other ones, but so most of them refer to that. I still have a couple, well, some of the border strip paper, I'm tossing that. This, incidentally, I couldn't figure out why that was 28, why everything had this number 28. Steamboat Willie, the first Disney classic that made any headway, I guess, came out in 1928, so that's why the number 28's there. I also have this, which has other words again for Steamboat Willie, like that's Willie great, don't miss the boat, keep on tugging, full steam ahead, set sail adventure. I'm going to keep this. I mean, if I end up running across it a year from now and I haven't used it, I'll toss it then. But I have a couple of things on here, so I can keep that and possibly use some of that. You know, it's just like labels. I used up all of these stars and hearts. That's all gone. That's all gone. And then I have two pages of these words, which again coordinate with the classic Disney. Obviously, you can tell it's those classic Disney colors. I'll hang on to it. And as well, I had some ephemera. Oh, I could have used that. That says Ahoy. I've got a oceans paper. So I don't know. I'll hang on to this and see if I can use it somewhere. One cut apart. And besides that, I used it. I made, I can add some of these to that. I made some bookmarks. I laminated. I haven't cut it apart. I'll cut it apart and then add some twine or jute or yarn or whatever, and just put them in those free libraries. So then I can say that's done. So what I made are these little notebooks. I use my cinch binding machine. They're about 4x6. Now I laminated the front and the back cover, so it's more like 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. And then if you add the coils, then it's about 6 1/2 by 4 1/4. So the front cover and the back cover are a little bit thicker. If I could, like here, I added Mickey and Minnie stickers, and I added stickers throughout the books where I could. Like here's a sticker. That was a cut apart. I added stickers. So I used the index cards that you can get at Dollar Tree. They're 4x6 index cards. I didn't have to cut them down, but I did round the corners. I mean, you get the idea. Wherever there was an opportunity of adding a sticker, that it you know, I didn't want to do every single page, because if you use this as like an autograph book, you want some of the pages that have something on it. I just layered up a couple things. I also, if you remember, I don't know if you'd seen the video, but I had some acetate sheets. See, that's on acetate. Some of them were pretty beat up, so I tossed some of them because if I didn't use them now, I don't know when I'm going to use them. But some were okay, so I did keep one. I got 3 of them, so I ended up using one for each book. I had some off-white paper. I added that again, thinking if you're going to do an autograph book, you might want some plain paper. But otherwise, it's a nice little notebook. You can just, take notes. Oh, I did add another piece of acetate, which I don't think was Disney. It could have been, oh, I forget who it is. Project Life cards. But anyhow, so I just added some stickers here and a couple of stickers there. So they're all different because I had different cut aparts. But I was happy that I was able, so I don't know if that really worked well. I was hoping it would be on the back of the ears, but it's okay. You get the idea. See, stickers. That was a acetate sheet. That was a great paper collection. I don't know that if Simple Stories ever brings any back, but if they were to bring that Disney one back, I would probably get it. If I happen to find it in a garage sale, which I doubt I ever will because I don't go to garage sales. I mean, occasionally. There's another acetate sheet. I should have put this postcard going the other way. I really think I meant to, but I didn't. And it's too late now. So I did have some 3x4 cut aparts I just added in. Now I know a lot of people will make a divider to put on here. I just don't want it to be any chunkier than we already have. Here's another one of those acetate sheets. I loved this cow. That was from Steamboat Willie. I don't know if anybody really knows that unless you watched that movie. Anyhow, so that's it. I just wanted to show you if you have a lot of 4x6 cut aparts, you could just make little notebooks. Just take your 4x6 index cards, cut your cut aparts. You can add some plain paper. You can add stickers. You could do what you want. But I was happy to really, truly smash those couple of pages, and I made a neat project. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fabulous day.